So you often hear people saying wider tyres are faster, and that is true to an extent if you're riding on snow or sand or cobblestones. But if you're a road racer like myself who enjoys riding on smooth tarmac, then skinnier is going to be faster. It's going to be lighter. It's going to be more aero. Okay. Now again, this is where I lose people. You get the Dunning-Krugers who've been riding for a couple of years and they've just splashed. They've got the credit card out and they've got in debt to buy a heavy, slow aero disc brake bike. So of course they want to justify that themselves. So they deep throat the marketing crap out there put out by these bike brands who couldn't give a flying F about you, and they put out this dodgy product. Anyway, this is a website called Bicycle Rolling Resistance, and it used to be totally free, but now they've got this crappy paywall about it. It's like a bit like cyclingnews.com, free for 20 years, now boom, paywall. Anyway, so they do have still a bit of information out there for free, but this is basically their top fastest tyres of all time, if I get that correct. And we've got the Corsa Speeds, the Veloflex record, So we hear extra high pressure, all right? So let's say we're going to run look at these 110, 190 PSI, okay? Depending on how wide the tyre is. And then over here, you have the ultra high pressure, 130, 120, 108, okay? So extra high is lower than ultra high. And you can see the watts here are lower. Lower is better. Lower watts on this means less rolling resistance. So we consistently see every single time you put more air in the tire, you go faster, assuming you're on a smooth road, assuming you're on the velodrome, okay? Assuming you're racing a crit. It's typically crits don't get raced in potholes, okay? The crits that I've always done, except for in Belgium when we had cobbles, that wasn't really a crit, it's more of a kermesse. They're on smooth roads, okay? The tarmac, smooth roads. And but it's like, why are you running 30mm tyres on a smooth road? Because marketing department said you should. So you have to buy a whole new bike, a whole new rim set, and all this crap. That's why they, that's what called marketing. But if we go back to the facts, okay, let's take the emotions out and go back to the facts, okay. Boom, skinnier, faster. Or I'd say 25mm tyre, which is skinny these days, but 25 is still decent width. Especially on a wider rim, etc. Anyway, that's just the deal. So I prefer, when I want to go my fastest, I use 23mm tyres or a 25 on a skinny rim. It just feels the best. It's the most responsive, and based on the data, smooth roads, it is faster. Okay, but again, it's not as comfortable for people out there, and that's okay. Okay, but just because you can't handle a road race tyre because you're untrained or whatever, then that's okay. Okay, there's times where I prefer a fatter tyre, just cruising around for sure. On the bike paths and just cruising around at 100 watts. Then yeah, a 30mm tyre definitely feels better than running a 23 or 25mm with 130 psi for sure. But don't be saying out there that wider is faster and softer is faster, because it ain't in the road race scene. Okay.